The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Listen, I love you. I praise God for you. And today we simply have to begin it with we must praise. I love the fact that Rickey Smiley's vision includes kicking off our day with a praise break. I love it because if you don't take a praise break, life will break you. I promise you, life will break you. All of us know that life be life and people be people, and all of us know that sometimes the math ain't math, and to quote my friend Jennifer Jones Austin, so when life is life and people are people and the math ain't math, and meaning life don't make sense, here's what you do. Go ahead, get your praise on, take a praise break so that life won't break you. And when you take a praise break, your focus now is not on your problem, but the God who is bigger than your problem. Here's your shout right here. The shout is God is bigger than any situation you find yourself in. God is greater than your haters. God is bigger than cancer. God is bigger than any problem that you may have. So here's what you do. Don't look around at what's coming at you. Look up at the God above you, and the God above you will give you the strength and the power to overcome what's around you. So go ahead, get your praise on, take a praise break so that life will not break you. God bless you. Come on, let's get our praise on.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
14 minutes after the
Morning
hour.
Show. Happy Friday. It's time for the front page. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan, Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, and Alsu Kurtmashiva, a Russian-American journalist, are back on U.S. soil. The trio were part of an extraordinary 24-prisoner exchange involving Russia, the United States, and several other countries, the largest of its kind since the Cold War, and one in which President Biden was directly involved, according to the White House. Now, did you hear Trump was in his feelings about this because he felt like
he had made a big statement about how they were going to be released once he was elected president and before he takes office. He made this whole big deal about it, and Putin said, you know what, I ain't rocking with you no more.
Yeah, he was big mad.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this continues to develop, but we're glad to have all of them back home. In other news, and speaking of Trump, a New York appeals court on Thursday denied former President Trump's effort to throw out the limited gag order in his New York criminal hush money case. A panel of judges rejected Trump's argument that the gag order was no longer necessary since the former president's trial concluded, determining that the fair administration of justice necessarily includes sentencing. What is the whole purpose of this? Do you think it is going to play a role in anything that's happening in terms of the Supreme Court decision for immunity? You look confused. Okay, well, we shall see. Now, in sports, a female boxer from Italy, she quit 46 seconds into her bout at the Paris Olympics. Did y'all hear about that? Well, this happened after a punch from a seemingly transgender opponent. Angela Carina took a powerful shot square in the face, paused, and turned and went to her corner. Her coaches indicated that she couldn't continue. Carina fell to her knees and cried. Later, she says, "I have never felt a punch like this. I am heartbroken." Now, her opponent, a boxer from Algeria, was allowed to compete despite being disqualified from International Boxing Association after failing gender eligibility tests.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I don't want to comment on that.
Yeah. Lastly, in lighter news, Simone Biles is going home with another gold medal after claiming the top spot on the podium in the women's gymnastics all-around final on Thursday night. Gary, we were just talking about this in the studio.
Yes.
That girl be up
Did
in
y'all
the
watch
air.
her floor routine?
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. She went up like 50 feet in the
Yeah,
air and did like 18 flips.
I told her I've never seen her perform like that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Really greatest of all time, and she is the most decorated female gymnast of all time after that win. So congratulations goes out to her.
I just need to quickly say, she needs to keep all her gold medals, and her husband needs to wear his. Leave hers alone.
He ain't got none.
Yeah, I don't think he got none.
Yeah, I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more stories and updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. More of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next.
Representatives at 214-495-1963 for questions and more details.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
29 minutes after the hour, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I am Maria Moore, sitting in for the Brad, and this is what's happening in the hot spot. It's the weekend, y'all. When's the last time you went to a movie, Gary? Special
girl.
K?
I can't afford them, honey, so I wait till we do a premiere or something, and it's free.
And you only watched 20 minutes of it.
I went like 3 weeks when I saw Bad Boys.
I still haven't seen Bad Boys.
You ain't missing much. But then when I saw Bad Boys.
I guess that was the last time I went, because we had the premiere, and I saw it, and it was free, and we had good popcorn and soda, and I did fall asleep.
Oh, you need oh, no. Well, let me tell you about the movies that are coming out this weekend. The film Trap will be in theaters. Trap stars Josh Hartnett as a serial killer who takes his teenage daughter to a pop concert only to realize the event is a ploy by the police to catch him.
Oh,
that's interesting, isn't it?
Cute.
Yeah, that it's projected to make about $15 to $20 million. Also in theaters this weekend, if you're a mama like me, Harold and the Purple Crayon. It is adapted from the children's book of the same name. It features a man who uses a magical marker to bring his drawings to life.
When did y'all old people start liking these young kid movies?
When we started having babies.
She got kids.
She ain't got no babies.
She does have babies.
Well, I mean, I have one that's still in elementary and one in middle school. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm kind of there. And then I got 2 grown ones.
Yeah, okay.
I ain't got no babies. I got grown kids.
Yeah. But you took your kids to the movies when they were little, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's when them old movies was out. What you took them to see?
Fox and Brown.
Toy Story. No, my kids came up in the Toy Story.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Frozen era.
Okay,
they came up in that era.
That's what's up. I also got to shout out Deadpool and Wolverine. Should earn $85 million in its second week. That movie is killing it.
Really?
Yeah. Now, in other news, Chris Brown is going through some drama, but he's fighting back. His legal team says a $50 million, 50, y'all. Lawsuit filed against him and Yella Beezy is a grand old shakedown. According to the lawsuit, Chris spearheaded a beatdown of 4 men backstage following his Fort Worth, Texas tour stop on July 20th. Y'all think that really happened? You think he will orchestrate something like that?
I mean, if that's what they're saying, somebody's snitching.
Yeah. So his attorney says he's suspicious about how fast the 50-page lawsuit was created after the alleged brawl, and claims the men who say they were beaten were well enough to leave the venue without medical aid. So there's that part. If you're going to claim a beatdown, go to the hospital.
Yeah,
exactly.
Please get a wristband.
Show up in court
with. Yeah, you got to show up in court with that wristband. It's like if you spend the night at your side chick house and wake up too late, you got to go to the hospital and come home with a wristband and say, I was unconscious all night.
Wow, look at
That's
all
what I
these
heard.
great
That's
tips
what I heard.
you're
That's what I heard. I
on
heard
this
people say that.
morning show. Thank you so much for that, Special K. All right, next story. Kelsey Harris, Megan Thee Stallion's ex-best friend, has spoken out after Tory Lanez driver recently issued a statement about the night of the Megan Thee Stallion shooting, and Joe Budden giving his take on it. Now, earlier this week, Budden discussed the driver's stance on his podcast, which details his recollection of the incident. The driver, Jaquan Smith, said he witnessed Harris holding a gun during the altercation and Lanez attempting to disarm her, but he did not see who exactly pulled the trigger. We were talking about this last week. Like, why now? Why? If you had a defense for this man, it would have been a long time ago to give that information.
Yeah, my Lord. Well,
yeah. Well, Kelsey Harris wrote a reply on X saying, "It's easy to get lost in the media, but let's remember my name was cleared by both parties involved. Stay tuned." So she said, "Look, I don't know what's going on with y'all, but yeah." There you go. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's hot. Coming up next, Rock T has that HBCU on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU,
Oh, yeah, it's about that time, pimps and pimpettes. Rock TZ in the house, man. It's time for HBCU. No, we're going to always highlight our heroes and our sheroes that attended or currently attend our phenomenal historically black colleges and universities. Oh, yeah, we've been ahead to Hampton, Virginia, home of Hampton University, established in 1868. Also home of the Blue and White Pirates, the Force Marching Band, and the Ebony Fire Dance Line, along with the Silky Flag Team. Shout out to the Shimmering Sapphire Elegance Majorettes. What up, though? Let's talk about one of y'all's former students, Ruth E. Carter, a costume designer for film and television. Over 40 films to her credit. She mastered the look of multiple periods and genres by envisioning the clothing and overall appearance of a character. Let me tell y'all something. When the word master is part of your title, oh yeah, she a bad sister. Nominated 3 times for an Academy Award Best Costume Design for her work in Spike Lee's Malcolm X, Steven Spielberg's Amistad, and she won the Academy Award for the Marvel superhero film that we all love, Black Panther, and became the first African American to win an Academy Award in that category. Man, I'm going to stop right there. Shout out to Miss Ruth E. Carter, another proud HBCU alum. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, no.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. BICTH.
Job. J-O-B.
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
It's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Every week we let Gary showcase one of his new favorite words, give us a definition and how to use it in a sentence. So, Gary, we're depending on you to get expanding our vocabulary this week. And I know you have a beautiful word that we could all use.
Yes, Ricky. The word this week is conflagration. Conflagration.
Oh, no.
He mispronounced it?
Yes, he did. Very badly.
Try again, Gary.
It's C-O-N, confla, F-L-A, grush, G-R-A-S-H-U-N, conflagration.
Nope. Put it together.
Okay, it's a noun, Ricky, and it's spelled...
Gration.
Exactly.
Gray. Gray, not gra.
Oh.
It's gray. Conflagray.
Say it again.
It's a noun, Ricky, and it's spelled C-O-N-F-L-A-G-R-A-T-I-O-N. And in the definition, it's an extensive fire which destroys a great deal of property or land. Now, here's an example of how you can use it in a sentence.
Huh?
This.
You got
it. Go ahead. Well, it's if you use it, say if Gary with the T-shirt take all his funky sheets and linens out in the yard, pour gasoline on them, and throw a match, that conflagration. That conflagration would be a great benefit to the community.
Who put the sentence in there?
I don't know.
First of all, whoever put it down said my sheets are not funky.
Okay, so you only change them once a month.
So yeah, but I only sleep on one side of the bed, so that means
that one side of the bed is funky, and that funk go through them through those threads. And that funk go through those threads to the other side. The other side might not be funky, but it's definitely tingy.
No, it's not.
Just say the word right one time.
Well, what's the damn word?
Conflagration.
Conflagration.
There you go.
There it is.
Really? That sounds like conflagration.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
If Gary with the T should take all of his funky sheets and linens out in the yard, pour gasoline on them, and throw a match, that would what is it, Gary?
Conflagration.
Because I can see.
You got caught right there.
I got caught too. I couldn't say it. I'm trying to my ass up there trying to be smart.
Okay, thank you. Trying to let me have it here.
All proper too, boy.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
What happened was I drove all the way up here to get a Plan B. And I like to come to this store because in my neighborhood, they always locking the Plan Bs up because people keep stealing them, like me. This store, I can steal as many Plan Bs as I want. And I'm only saying it on the camera because I didn't steal it. So when I go in here, I come and get a Plan B at least every other day. I need one every other day. I don't want any more kids. I walk inside the store, right? reach up there, try to grab it, and then the lady yelling in a wheelchair, she on the little aisle talking about don't grab it because the associate is about to help her. Get up and get it yourself if you want it. I'm not finna not get the very last Plan B on the shelf just because you can't walk. I did not know people in a wheelchair, upper body strength is so strong. That lady pulled me down to her level and started doing my head in. I didn't bully nobody in a wheelchair. She beat my
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Congratulations is due, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? Congratulations to Cardi B. It's being reported, y'all, that Cardi B is expecting their third child for she and Mr. Offset, y'all. Now, they're saying Cardi denied that report, her rumor, a long time ago. But now, honey, she's definitely showing her baby bump. And they say the baby was conceived, during a very rough patch, Maria, in Cardi and Offset's marriage. Now, they say Offset has been accused, y'all, publicly of cheating on Cardi B dozens of times now. According to one person, they're saying close to the couple, they're saying that the new child was conceived while Offset and Cardi were struggling through their new cheating allegations, y'all. Now, I don't know all about all that stuff.
Makeup love making.
Is that what it is, honey?
Yeah, makeup, and it's probably,
Yeah, and
there's no love like toxic love. That's
really?
The best, that's
really?
the best
Really?
kind. Yeah.
So what? When you're arguing and fighting, then you say, "Okay, now let's go sleep."
Them be the most passionate relationships.
Really? And then after you get past that, then what you do?
People who just get along all the time and don't ever argue and stuff, them be the main ones that they be miserable.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, honey. Well, congratulations, Cardi and Offset, honey. We can't wait till the baby come, and we'll see what she's going to bring to the world. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. I talked about this the other day, y'all, honey. My lovely dear friend, Miss LaToya Luquette, honey, from Destiny's Child. She tired tonight. She got married, honey. And people making a big thing about it because I think they putting emphasis on her third marriage. Okay, Ann. Okay, so, what's wrong with that? Liz Taylor got married 20 times, honey, and Aretha Franklin said, do it till you get it right. So my thing is, honey, what's wrong with her being married for the third time? She looks amazing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Some people like being married, and they do have to figure it out until they get it right.
Exactly.
Some people go through, what's better, 3 marriages or 25 relationships? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some women go through 20 relationships and never get married. Yeah. So at least she's saying, look, if I'm going to be with somebody, I'm going to be married. And people don't.
And the people saying
hard.
it ain't got nobody. They're
marriage
probably the single
hard.
people that ain't got nobody.
And that's what people don't understand. Marriage is really hard.
Yeah.
And everybody can't stick through the tough stuff that you go through, and you don't always make the right choice.
Yeah. Well, LaToya's new husband's name is Talio Coles, and he's a successful entrepreneur in the music and entertainment space. He is credited, y'all, with producing a number of black movies and has a few more in the pipeline. So congratulations to LaToya. I love LaToya. Sweet girl. Her husband seemed like, that last husband she had, they didn't last and they didn't make it and stuff like that. So, but she got her a new man, honey. LaToya got a man at home, in the words of Shantae. So, congratulations.
And that's good for her because people, need to normalize. Like, if you're unhappy in a marriage and it's not working out, like, divorce is probably the best option because why stay and be miserable? Why stay and expose your children to that?
If you got problems that can't be fixed,
right? If they can't be fixed,
if there's something going on with that person or within that relationship that's not fixable, then bounce. But if it's fixable, you should work through it.
Well, let me tell you what's not fixable. You ain't gonna cheat on me. That ain't fixable.
Well, Gary, that happens all the time.
Well, it ain't gonna be fixable with me. Then you gotta go, honey. You're gonna divorce. We got a divorce. Then, so, honey, hey, if you're cheating, you gotta go.
And that's okay because some people draw the line at cheating and stuff. But some people stay together.
A lot of people just stay together.
Stay together through everything.
Yeah, honey, you ain't gonna embarrass me, honey. I'm walking out thinking I'm cute and pretty. And
but it's your life that you gotta live. So outside of what other people's opinions are, you gotta do what's best for you.
Exactly. And I think divorce is simple. Just divorce.
No, it ain't simple. It shouldn't be looked at as simple.
Well, if we ain't getting along,
it should be the
last resort. I think it should be the last resort. But if you try and you just can't work it out, and you're miserable and you're depressed and it's just not working, then get the divorce.
Divorce, honey. Tammy Wynette wrote that song. Oh, I'm just going all these old girls. And then my final story, Oprah Winfrey, baby. They say, baby, Ozempic is working for this girl, honey, allegedly. They're saying that the 70-year-old is looking amazing. They're saying that Oprah isn't ashamed, baby, of sharing her second, how you say it, Maria? Semaglutide. That's the new.
Semaglutide?
Oh,
yeah.
What is
Glad you ain't approached that word of the week.
what is
Semaglutide.
Semaglutide, baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, child, they said Oprah is looking amazing, honey. She done shed these pounds, and they say she ain't guilty about it. And she looks amazing, honey. But I wonder where's Stedman at. She looks good. Now, this girl...
70 years old.
70. We watched her. We watched her from what, y'all? What, about 30?
I know, my gosh.
And now she's
Even
70.
her face, like, she looks great.
Yeah, and she keeps Stedman locked up at home, honey, and she be out there, honey. Oprah be doing it up. So congratulations to Oprah and her Semaglutide. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors, Miss English professor. The color today, y'all, is alabaster. On the high end, you say alabaster, and on the low end, you say beautiful white. That's your color for today.
That is so beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
All right, it's Friday, time for your wake-up calls. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so we be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hey, this is Irvin Plummer calling to wake up all the freshmen at Hallandale Magna High School for our freshman invasion. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, my name is Tisa Robinson from Goldsboro, North Carolina. I like to send out shout-out to my children, my family at my work family at RBP. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Coville calling from Oklahoma, and I want to wake up my husband, Joseph Westbrook, for all that you do. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Calling from Whitakers, North Carolina. Today is Friday. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
If you listening on your radio, it's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Where you at, Norfolk? Wake up. In Birmingham, wake up. Oklahoma, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louisville, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. Hey, Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
29 minutes after the hour, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Happy Friday. I am Maria Moore, and it is time for Mind, Body, and Business. Really hot topic. I get a lot of questions about this on social media. Gary, what do you think the difference between bloat and belly fat is? How do you know if it's bloat or if it's belly fat?
Because bloat, honey, it'll last just for a little while. Belly fat, honey, stay around when the bloat is gone.
Come on, scientists.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah. That's all right.
He got belly fat. And sometimes
I almost said something that could have got me kicked off of this air. I almost said one of the 7 words that you can't say. Belly
all
fat
right.
beast.
All right. So all right. So belly fat doesn't greatly increase as a result of one meal or even a day's worth of meals. So you were right. Bloating, on the other hand, can happen rapidly and resolve just as quickly. All right. So another way to tell the difference is that you can physically grab belly fat. So if you can take your hands and grab your stomach like a hamburger, that's probably belly fat. Right. But if it's like stiff and, it's more than likely bloat. So I want to go through a couple of the reasons why you may be experiencing bloat and what you can do about it. Number one is constipation. If you are constipated, your belly is going to bulge. You may even feel like you can't take a deep breath. Oh. And if you're trying to fight constipation, you need to add more fiber to your diet. That will help with your bowel movements. We had a whole situation in the studio, controversy about how often you should have bowel movements. You really should be having a bowel movement at least once a day, Gary.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Gary said once a week.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about one of my queen friends told me she always was constipated. I was like, girl, I don't know. You just need to take some fiber.
Yeah, that's it. See, you know a lot about this.
Metamucil.
Yeah. Exercise and also drinking a lot of water. I know you drink like a half a gallon every morning.
I try.
Yeah.
I try, yeah.
Special K is actually standing up in the studio because he really has to use the bathroom, but he held it so that he could do this segment with me. So
people
I really
didn't need to know
that. All right, the next reason is
nobody needed that information.
Well, we being transparent.
Yeah.
Eating too fast, slow down. They say you should chew your food like at least 20 to 30 times before you actually swallow.
And you know what the medical term is? When I was in nursing school, you know what the medical term is? It's called mastication.
Oh.
Yeah, look it up. It's called mastication. You chew it and chew your food for a long time.
Wow, we should make that a word of the week. Maybe we can figure out how to use that in a sentence. But yeah, slow down, take more chews, and then before you actually swallow, because that will help with your digestion and it make your belly not bulge as much. And then the last one is stress. Stress is something stress is really a big deal, and you will retain belly fat, and it can cause you to be bloated as well. So try to get your stress down. Deep breathing, meditation. You may even want to delegate tasks if you feel overwhelmed. So if you're dealing with belly fat, bloat, try some of these things. And also keep in mind, if you tried natural remedies that haven't given you any relief, it could be a serious underlying medical condition. So
Special K, which one are you going to try?
I'm going to try all of them. I'm going to masticate. I'm going to do all of that.
All right. Okay. So if you need more fitness tips on belly fat and bloat, hit me up on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore. What are you not doing?
I'm going to masticate.
Okay, all right. Well, Maria Moore on Instagram. If you need more fitness tips, we got more of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next. Go to the bathroom, boy.
Where you at, Black Tony?
What? Still at the house, Shady? I'm still at the house. I'm trying to get up out of here.
You ain't gonna make it?
No, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Bro, we halfway through the show. We've been on since 5.
Cuz I know that I'm
supposed
coming.
to be at 4:30.
Cuz I'm coming. I'm trying to tell you what I'm trying to be there. I'm car running.
Black Tony, repeat this after me. Repeat after me. Repeat after me.
I'm on my way.
Repeat after me. An excuse.
An excuse
is building bridges.
Building bridges
to nowhere.
To nowhere.
Creating monuments.
Creating monuments
of nothingness.
Of nothingness.
You hear that? Creating monuments.
You hear that? Creating monuments.
Of nothingness.
Of nothingness.
Tools.
Tools.
Used.
Used.
By the incompetent.
By the incompetent.
That didn't mean nothing to you, did it, Black Tony?
You feel that?
You feel that?
You feel that, Black Tony?
You feel that, Black Tony?
You told him to repeat after you, dog.
Black Tony.
Black Tony.
I'm saying. Repeat after me.
Repeat after me, sir.
An excuse.
An excuse.
Is building bridges.
It's building bridges.
To nowhere.
To nowhere.
Creating monuments.
Creating monuments.
Of nothingness.
Of nothingness.
Tools.
Tools.
Used.
Used.
By the incompetent.
By the incompetent.
Brother, let that stick with you, man.
Brother, let that thing stick with you, man.
Stop making excuses, man.
Stop making excuses, man.
Come to work like everybody else.
Come to work like
man, don't do that.
Man, don't do that.
No, I'm saying don't do what you're doing.
I'm saying don't do what you're doing.
By not coming to work.
By not coming to work.
Black Tony, listen.
Black Tony, listen.
Hey. Stop repeating what I'm saying. I'm trying to talk to you.
What I'm trying to talk to you.
Hello?
Hello?
Just go to commercial, man.
Hello?
Go and take
Black Tony.
Black Tony.
See, you, what you trying to do?
You, what you trying to do?
Hey, don't do that.
Hey, don't do that, man.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Travel down the road and back again.
Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl. Oh, yeah. This is my part right here. Ooh, hallelujah.
Woo! I love black people. We so extra.
Hold it!
He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Amy Robach, y'all, and TJ Holmes, they're saying, y'all, that they are desperate, y'all, for redemption. Now, they try to continue to fight for their GMA return, y'all. Now, it's in a source close to them said that they are still hoping, y'all, to get their previous jobs back, y'all. Now, they're saying they spoke with In Touch and that they've been lobbying very hard to reclaim their old anchor chairs, but are allegedly, y'all, open to whoever, honey, will take them on a package deal, because they're definitely a package deal, honey, because they both cheated on their spouses, and their husband and wife didn't love them, honey, so they're a package deal trying to get them a job. Now, they're saying Amy is 51 and TJ is 46. You remember they got the boot from GMA. It's Good Morning America 3, y'all. But they're saying, what do you need to know last year? That's the name of the show. But it's sad, though, that they still fighting y'all to get a job, honey. I mean, I would have never thought a white woman would have been fighting this hard to get a job back. I know of the African-American descent that it would be hard for a man to, but she ain't going nowhere, and he ain't going nowhere, and they're not getting them a job. I mean, will any of y'all lose y'all job, honey, because of the cheating on the job with somebody else's husband and wife, and y'all just stay together and just be broke together?
I'm confused with your question.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she just is not all that great.
Oh, no, she's great. She's been on for a while. What you mean great?
I'm saying, well, ain't nobody picked her up yet.
Well, because she's with him. It's a package deal. She's with that black man, and, we're still living in the days where they're just not a good look.
Do you know how their podcast is doing? Are people listening to it?
Ain't nobody talking about it, girl.
I don't either.
Yeah, so it's sad. I feel so sorry for them.
I think maybe they had their time. Maybe they had their run, and their talent don't outweigh their scandal.
And let's see if this will really be a test of their quote-unquote love for each other.
Yeah, because they still been hanging on
now. Y'all stay together if don't nobody want to put you on a TV screen.
Because if you super, super talented, if you that valuable, people will overlook pretty much any moral shortcoming.
And people had a chance to listen to their podcast, so it's almost like that was an audition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
And the marketplace has moved on and said, you know what, y'all yesterday's news.
Oh, my God. I feel so sorry.
This
Amy.
business will eat you up and spit you out.
Honey, now, I know. Yes, ma'am, honey. But, I feel bad for poor Amy. And his wife, honey, his TJ wife is a beautiful attorney, and her husband was a big-time actor. And they just started, they liked each other on the job and started messing around with one another, and then they got caught. And now there you have it. So now they're looking for a job. So we're going to have to keep them lifted up in our prayers, y'all. There, somebody touch them and give them a job, because everybody needs to work. All right, moving on. Speaking of work and other celebrity news, y'all, back in March, baby, tech billionaire Elon Musk, y'all, canceled Don Lemon's podcast. Speaking of podcast, Maria, y'all, and they're saying after the first episode, so now it's been reported, y'all, that Don Lemon is suing, baby, Musk for a breach of contract. They say Don Lemon is taking legal action against Elon Musk after his ex-show, y'all, was unceremoniously canceled after one episode. Did he do that girl dirty, honey? One episode said you got to go and cancel the doggone show, honey. But now they're saying that the longtime newsman hit the tech CEO with a lawsuit recently in which he alleged, y'all, that EM, honey, refused to pay him after their deal fell apart. Now, according to the docs, y'all, they're saying obtained by TMZ, Elon made a verbal promise to pay Don Lemon only $1.5 million a year to make videos for X as, y'all, a way to draw in dwindling advertisers. Now, Don claims, y'all, that he was also promised a share of the advertising revenue and other cash incentives if his presence on X, y'all, formerly Twitter, grew. But Don's claiming, y'all, Elon, honey, bailed out on that agreement, which Don believes violated the law.
But Elon bails out on agreements. Just like he told Trump he was going to pay him $45 million a month, and then 3 days later he said, nah, I was just playing.
So is this what rich people do?
Elon Musk is a psycho.
He's something because he got all that money, I guess, and people, like, when you have money, people just say you can do whatever you want to do.
But I'm saying, yeah, and he's kind of, he's a little crazy.
Yeah, and isn't Don Lemon kind of like anti-Trump? So that may have something to do with it as well, because Elon has endorsed Donald Trump, so maybe he doesn't want to give him a platform.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to have your eyes, what is it, your eyes dotted and your T's crossed when you go into agreements with certain people.
Yeah.
Because I don't think his word carries a whole lot of weight.
Just because he got money don't mean his word.
And I don't know why, to me, I would think that you have such a big name, like, do everything on your own and keep all your money. Do your YouTube channel, do your podcast, keep all of your money.
Okay.
Roland preaches a master class on ownership of your own media. You know what I mean? he teaches a master class on that.
Well, bless his spirit. In my final story, y'all, Mr. Now, remember we talked about, y'all, Destiny's Child, LaToya Luck. I talked about her last hour, about her marriage and stuff. Well, let me tell you, her ex-husband got shady. Now, it's being reported that he announced, and they said, LaToya announced her third marriage to businessman Mr. Taleo Coles, y'all. Well, now, LaToya's second husband, her ex-husband, Mr. Tomicus Walker, he had some feelings about LaToya's new marriage. He said, quote, they put, after the news of LaToya's wedding went viral, Tomicus shared a shady post, y'all, on social media of retired NFL quarterback Tom Brady showing off his 3 Super Bowl rings with the caption, 3 and 7 years, dynasty.
What does that mean?
Because this is her third marriage.
I'm saying, but what's the relation to the?
Let a lady tell it, Maria.
Yeah, he's basically trying to say you ran through 3 men in 7 years. I mean, that's move on.
Just dirty, honey. Just
nasty.
Jealous, honey. Just nasty because, honey, she left his butt.
I'm still trying to figure out what is Tom. That's a strange name.
Yeah, Tomicus.
I can never get that name. Yeah, upsets me.
Yeah, we gotta pray. Yeah.
Like a leader of the Confederate Army.
Yeah, it sounds like a name from a Civil War movie.
Right, it does.
Is that what y'all said? I should say slave. But anyway, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is alabaster. On the high end, you say alabaster, and on the low end, you say beautiful white. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Confessions by Usher was ranked the #1 song of the 21st century, so you know what time it is.
And don't y'all worry, because it's a judgment-free zone. So call in, y'all, and let it on out. Did you do something you knew was wrong and you need to fess up? Are you tired of a relationship? You got a crush on somebody that you're tired of holding it in? Uh-oh, this is your opportunity to let it on out.
Rocky, let's start with you. You got a confession this morning?
Yeah, man, I was in church, and when somebody got blamed that somebody pooted, and someone
was I there?
And, no, somebody else got blamed for it, but I did it.
Rock, come on, man. Was it altar call?
Oh no, man.
Was it altar call? Because that's where it comes out at altar call.
It's that time when you're getting up, everybody praying, and everybody just stand up.
You couldn't hold it, Rock.
No, it was just kind of.
Rock, you couldn't even make it to the bathroom.
Oh man,
Rock, you got to seep it out little by little.
It was quiet. Y'all
don't have no Martin Luther King fans. Y'all have Rock, y'all have no Martin Luther King fans with the funeral home on the back.
No, with the little stick. No,
y'all have no Martin Luther King fans with our Smith and Gasson funeral home on the back.
Well, none of that available, dog.
Be damn.
That poor dude got blamed for it, boy. Everybody.
And who they blamed? The old man.
Yeah, everybody was looking at him. Everybody looking at him and frowning, including me.
It's easy to put smells off on older people, though.
Oh, man, that's so mean.
He had that expression on his face like he was about to sneeze.
Right. No, you have to, right, when you do that, you have to wait till somebody changes their baby pamper in church. That's when you let it go.
You can tell baby from a grown person.
Yeah, but they're going to blame the baby. They be like, ooh, they been feeding that baby greens. All right, Maria, what about you other than those shoes you stole out of Target?
It was Mervin's. But yeah.
Wait, hold on. It was what store?
It's called Mervin's. It was a popular department store in the 90s.
Remember commercial open.
Yeah. Like a bootleg Target.
I tell you, I'm already tearing up. Wait a minute, Maria. Don't even tell us what you. Let's just talk about that.
We don't need to revisit that time in my life, Ricky.
What's the name of the store?
Mervin's.
Y'all remember Mervin's?
It's like between Marshalls and Target.
I remember Mervin's, yeah.
They ain't had that in Chicago.
Maria, what you steal out of there?
Some red suede boots.
Were they ankle boots?
I don't think our listeners are interested in this story.
Were they like ankle boots?
They were a little bit above the ankle.
Were they kitten toes?
Like a pointed toe. Like an almond-shaped toe.
Was that an event you was trying to get them for? What?
I just thought they were cute, and I didn't have the $12 to pay for them.
$12? Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus.
I think someone else has a confession they want to share.
How'd you get out?
Jesus.
How'd you get away?
Maria.
Did you put them in your purse or you put them out of your jacket?
I had a big denim purse, and I put them, but the imprint of the boots were.
Yes.
So I think the security knew that I was smuggling the shoes out of the store.
Did you take them out the box?
I did take them out the box.
Did they have a little security thing on them, a little tag on them?
They didn't. The security people were just watching me. I guess I was suspicious.
Yeah.
Did you get away with? Did you make it out of there?
Maybe like 5 feet out the door.
They grabbed you. Did they grab you by your arm?
They did. My left arm.
They took the
said,
boots.
"Young lady, come with me."
Why you ain't snatching loose and raw?
Listen, I'm tired of all these questions. Gary, you don't have a confession? Somebody else.
I got one more question. So this was in Tallahassee when you was going to, this was in Tallahassee.
No, it was actually on the West Coast in California. I walked to Mervyn's.
You walked?
Oh, you had a plan.
I walked, yeah.
You didn't have
I
a
walked
getaway
there.
car?
No.
For real?
Damn.
So you walked to Mervyn's and you stole some $12 boots?
Baby, $12.
Police got ready to chase you. You gonna run? Just run?
I didn't think that far through. I thought I was going to be able to walk home with my new boots. But
Let's go to the phone. Oh, Jesus, help me.
Please.
8669 Ricky. 866. Good morning.
Hi, my confession is I was mad at my ex-husband for having a lot of inappropriate and adulterous relationships. But the truth of the matter is, I had some too. I'm just mad that he got caught.
I'm hating people. Tell them cover their damn mouth when they cough and sneeze. We just went through a whole pandemic, and people just don't want to cover their mouth.
Hi, good morning. Happy Friday. My confession is Americans suck. I really am starting to not want to be around them. No morals, no values. Oh, my God. If it ain't foreign, it's boring to me. It's cannot stand my fake A coworkers. I need to get rid of this year that toxic baby dad of mine.
I'm confessing that I'm tired of my baby mama. I'm confessing that I'm tired of these grocery prices, too.
Oh, my God. Tell us how you really feel.
Man.
All right, y'all. We,
Did you say the boots were suede?
No, leave them alone. Let it go. About that time to play Battle of the Sexes, and we got Candy from Riggs, Georgia. Listen to us on 104.1 Magic. Hey, how you doing, Candy?
Candy. I'm good. Hi, everyone. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Brad.
Hey, good morning to you. And then we got Henry from Birmingham, Alabama. Listen to us on 98.7 Kiss. Hey, what up, Henry?
How you doing? You're doing all right, buddy.
Hey, I'm doing good, man. What part of Birmingham you living in?
I actually live in Aniana.
Oh, Aniana. All right, man. Hey, thank y'all for joining us this morning for Battle of the Sexes. So listen, we're going to ask y'all some questions. If you do not know the answer, say pass so you'll save yourself some time, okay?
Okay.
All right, Candy, we're going to go first. Let's start the clock. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. How do referees decide who kicks and who receives the ball at the beginning of a football game?
Pass.
All right, that's a coin toss. All right, where would you find a head gasket?
In under the hood.
Yes, engine. All right, what's the material that covers the surface of a pool table?
Cotton.
It's called a felt.
Oh.
All right, what is the main chemical used to clean and disinfect a swimming pool?
Chlorine.
Yes. This popular TV show from the 80s was known for its style and theme. Music featured two detectives named Crockett and Tubbs. What show is that?
Pass.
Miami Vice. An inboard and outboard are types of motors on what kind of vehicle?
Motorcycle?
Boat. Oh, man. How many you got?
2.
She got 2. All right, Brett.
All right, Henry, you ready?
I'm ready, Brad. Give it to me.
Let's go. Start the clock. Red and blue mixed together make up what color?
Red and blue mixed together. I think that's pink.
No, that would be purple.
All right, right.
How many total pills are standard in the prescription of monthly birth control?
Monthly birth control is 20.
Nope, that would be 30. What is Beyonce's middle name?
Luacia.
That would be Giselle. What do you call a piece of clothing that combines a shirt and shorts?
That combines a shirt and shorts.
Yes, combines the shirt and shorts.
I'm going to call it a onesie.
It's actually called a romper. How many ounces make up 1 cup?
How many ounces make up 1 cup?
Yes.
It's going to be 4.
No, that's going to be 8. Which first lady created the Let's Move campaign?
Go ahead. I didn't hear that.
One shot. Which first lady created the Let's Move campaign?
That's going to be Michelle Obama.
Yeah, he got one.
Well, at least he got one right, but we got
really
Candy from Riggs, Georgia is the winner. What did she win?
All right, congratulations, Candy. You're the first winner of 2024 for the fantastic, amazing, and legendary prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right, from Armor Brand, you got a 4-pack snack size, easy open pop-top cans of potted meat. Oh, yeah, a tasty treat any time of day. Okay, from Sunluck, you got a bottle of toasted sesame seeds, ready to add exciting flavor to your favorite dish. 20-ounce Driver's Choice Ultra Gel Car Wash and Wax. Not just wash, but also wax. Not just wax, but also wash. All right, from TheraPlus, Epsom Salt Foot Gel. Cools, comforts feet with rough, dry, scaly skin. Okay. From Palmer's, you got peanut butter Easter eggs. Chocolatey shell filled with creamy style peanut butter. You got a 3-pack of kids' low-cut socks. Fit size 1 through 7, cushioned and with more spandex to retain shape. Oh, yeah. How about that can of Mother's Made cherry pie filling? You just need the crust. Also, you got a 10-inch foil balloon that says happy 3rd birthday. So find yourself a 2-year-old and get ready. All right. Help prevent plumbing problems with a brand new stainless steel sink strainer. Okay. From Circuit Cellular, you got an iPhone case that fits iPhone 6, 7, or 8. Also, from Harmony Brand, bathroom tissue, 1-ply, 12 double rolls.
1-ply?
1-ply, 12 double rolls. Like the
right
one, oh yeah, that's like the ones you steal from work. Okay, and finally, from Greenbrier Kennel Club, a pet brush for dogs, cats, hamsters, and small farm animals. Oh yeah, it's all yours.
You can brush that cat.
Oh yeah, you can brush that cat. Oh yeah, you can brush that cat. Oh yeah. All yours, courtesy of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, what you gonna do with that brush, Kate?
With that Kennel Club pet brush, you can brush that cat.
Congratulations, y'all. Oh, man, Battle of the Sexes. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. I am so excited about our next guest. He has one of the hottest songs out right now, and he will be performing live at my Birthday Beach Blowout next weekend. You don't want to miss it. Please welcome Josh X.
Woo! Welcome, Josh X. Good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody feeling today?
Man, we feeling good. We feeling so good, so excited about you, brother. You know, I grew up in Miami, so I know all my Haitians down there super excited about seeing your performance at the Birthday Beach Blowout next week. Sac Passe, my brother. Yeah, you got that. Yeah, man. You know, when I started Urban AC Radio, we were playing your single Heaven on My Mind. And so to see you grow from 2017 all the way up to this point with Breathe being top 10, man, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, and thank you for that support. That means a lot. Thank you. I'm excited to be down there. I know it's going to be super lit. Rickey Smiley Birthday Dash Blowout's going to be a movie. I can't wait to come and support and perform for y'all.
Come on now. I'm glad you are so excited about it, as excited as we are. Now, for those, Josh, who don't know, give us a little bit about your background in music and how you got this whole thing started.
So, for me, like my sister said earlier, I'm Haitian American. Pretty much my mom, coming from Haiti, she wasn't able to afford music from her parents, and it was really important for her when she had her own kids to instill music in her. So she put me on the piano at 6 and said, "You gonna play this or you gonna die?" And at 6 years old, I said, "Mom, I'm gonna play this piano." Of course, I didn't know where it was going to take me, because at first I was playing classical music and Mozart and Chopin and Bach. And, of course, to me, I would go to school and play a nice Beethoven piece for a young lady I was feeling. And my mom was like, you better keep playing that song, even if the girls don't like that classical music. It's going to get you somewhere one day. And from there, I went to Juilliard, and I graduated school with a bachelor's in music. And for me, I told my mom, once I give you a bachelor's in music, can I pursue this R&B? Because this is what was calling and drawing to me. And I was falling in love with R&B music more and more. And it just so happened to be one of my first songs, first time that I put out. The legendary Stevie Wonder took notice of it and endorsed me. And from there, I was like, this is definitely my calling. And I've been doing it ever since.
So, Josh, with that being said about Stevie Wonder, I have a question. Who would you say is your greatest inspiration?
I would say it's Stevie Wonder, really because of just his story, learning about him in school as well. And then my other inspiration would be Brian McKnight. Anytime was one of my favorite songs, man. I got a lot of girls in high school singing and playing that song. I'm telling you, it was working for me. And just any artist that really sang and played an instrument, because that was my whole thing. So Alicia Keys and all of the great artists that, you know, brought the musicianship to the songwriting, that was something that really was inspiring for me.
That is beautiful. Well, you know, I've had a chance to see you live in Atlanta, and everyone who comes to the Birthday Beach Blowout is in for a treat. We are so excited to have you. So make sure y'all book y'all room so that you can see Josh X live at RickySmileyBBB.com. Josh X, tell everyone how they can follow you.
You can follow me on Josh X everything. So Instagram, Josh X, Josh X, Facebook, Josh X. Stay locked in. I love talking to everybody that supports, and make sure y'all book y'all tickets for this Birthday Beach Blowout. It's going to be super lit. I can't wait to get down there to Florida and rock the stage.
Yeah, here's your new single, Breathe. It's Josh X on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, this is Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Happy Friday. It's time for the front page. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by T-Mobile. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. 3 American prisoners are back on U.S. soil. The trio were a part of an extraordinary 24-prisoner exchange involving Russia, the United States, and several other countries, the largest of its kind since the Cold War, and one in which President Biden was directly involved, according to the White House. Now, for his part, Donald Trump was a little in his feelings about it because he wanted credit for bringing the prisoners back home from Russia.
Because he was spitting this narrative that Putin was going to do him a solid and release the prisoners once he got reelected.
So what do you think it was that helped Biden get the deal done?
I think Biden is an effective president that knows what he's doing with geopolitical situations like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, in related news, Vice President Kamala Harris, her campaign announced that it raised $310 million last month. This is just a few mere weeks after President Joe Biden announced that he would not seek re-election. The haul by Harris, the Democratic National Committee, and affiliate entities far outpaced Republican former President Donald Trump, whose campaign and assorted committee say they took in $138.7 million in July. So get ready for these ads, y'all. They are coming. In sports, Simone Biles is going home with another gold medal after claiming the top spot on the podium in the women's gymnastics all-around final on Thursday night. Her performance was spectacular.
It was crazy.
Like that girl is not a human.
Yeah.
She sure isn't. I mean, like a little spider or something, baby, just jumping and tumbling.
Her husband know who she is now.
Nah.
That part, okay? Got them gold medals around his neck.
Okay.
But this ain't the tea, so we ain't going to go into that. She is now the most decorated U.S. gymnast, male or female, of all time. The Paris Olympics are still rolling. Gary, did you see that 20-kilometer walk yesterday? I was like, Gary could be an Olympian.
Okay, exactly.
Baby.
But
how far is 20 kilometers?
A far distance.
Yeah, Mr. Smarty.
You supposed to let it, how many miles is it? 20 kilometers.
No idea.
I don't know. 5K is about 3 point something miles. So do the math.
I'm not good at math, so I don't know.
They're not allowed to lift their knees.
Yeah.
So, you may be tempted, for the walk. Like, you just kind of got to do that little switch.
Yeah, Special K could do that.
Wait a minute.
Well, listen, the highly anticipated women's 100-meter final, everybody's excited about seeing Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah.
That's going to take place tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah.
3:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever you are, plan to be near TV. That is going to be
tomorrow,
epic. Saturday, 3:20 p.m.
That's when
Sha'Carri Richardson, the 100 women's final.
So
they putting everything on her too, so I thought that was cute. So at least she redeemed herself.
I think she's going to take the gold, but we shall see.
And 20 kilometers is 12.4 miles.
Yeah, that's a long time to be walking and switching like that.
Yeah, but honey, if you want to be a supermodel.
Great practice, right? I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Right now it's time for the Hot Spot.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot. It's the BR18.
And filling in for the Brad this morning, we have the wonderful, spectacular, well-spoken comedian extraordinaire, Special K. Good morning.
I'm glad you got my intro right. Yeah, sitting in for the Brad. This is Special K, and this is what's happening in the Hot Spot. So Dame Dash's stake in Rockefeller Records is officially going to be auctioned off by the U.S. Marshals to make good on his outstanding debts. Now, TMZ obtained documents revealing Dame's 33.3% interest in the record label will be sold off at public auction in New York on August 29th. Now, the purpose of the auction is specified as collecting judgment, which stems from the $823,000 he owes to movie producer Josh Weber for copyright infringement and defamation over the 2016 film Dear Frank. They said a minimum bid can be less than $1.2 million. A deposit of 20% must be put down at the time of the sale. 2022 court ruling said that Dame Dash was allowed to sell his 1/3 stake in the overall business. So whoever buys Dame's stake in Rockefeller will only be a minority owner without authority over any decision making in the company. So if either one of y'all wanted to make that purchase.
I heard Blue Ivy was buying it, allegedly.
Oh, she got it.
Yeah, because her daddy owned it, and now they're going to have the whole company all over to themselves again, I guess.
That's just so sad, because you owe $836.
$800.
I mean, that's a lot of money, but it seems like he could try to get the money together so he wouldn't lose.
I think he had the opportunity to sell it to Jay-Z at some point. But him
and Jay-Z have started off together, and they were the best of friends. How y'all friendship just dissipated that quick?
It's got to be hard because Jay-Z went on to become a billionaire, and now he's dealing with this.
And you think the starting bid has to be no less than $1.2 million? How high you think it's gonna go?
Yeah,
off of that little 830 whatever debt that he had.
I'm just trying to figure out, does Dame's dad still have money at this point?
That's what you wonder. I don't know. He just a pawn something, honey. I wouldn't sell my company, but
man. Oh, okay. Well, in other news, Chris Brown's legal team says the $50 million lawsuit against him and Yella Beezy is a shakedown. According to the lawsuit, Chris spearheaded a beatdown of 4 men backstage following his Fort Worth, Texas tour stop on July 20th, as well as a security guard that claims he suffered injuries attempting to break up the ruckus. Now, Brown's attorney says that he's suspicious about how fast the 50-page lawsuit was created after this alleged brawl, and claims that the men who say they were beaten up were well enough to leave the venue without medical aid. The lawyer also says that he believes there's a video of the incident and says that he is not afraid for it to surface, and he thinks it'll be a key part of Breezy's defense. Now, it's unclear, but the implication is that some sort of video does exist that might be able to help Chris's case. So that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of testosterone gone wild on that one. And finally, lastly, Kelsey Harris, Megan Thee Stallion's ex-best friend, has spoken out after Tory Lanez driver recently issued a statement about the night of the Megan Thee Stallion shooting and Joe Budden giving his take on it. Now, earlier this week, Budden discussed the driver's stance on this podcast, which detailed his recollection of the incident. The driver, Jaquan Smith, said he witnessed Harris holding the gun during the altercation and Lanes attempting to disarm her, but he did not see who exactly pulled the trigger. Now, Budden also said that he believes Lanes was set up with the gun. He also insisted that everybody involved in the shooting has reason to lie, blah, 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 blah. This is the whole story all over again. I don't even know.
So disrespectful. Hasn't Joe Budden had issues with women, too, in the past?
Yeah.
Co-hosts, relationships, all kind of stuff.
Marriage.
He just
gotta pray for.
And finally, and Kelsey Harris, I guess she wrote a reply on X, Twitter, saying it's easy to get lost in the media, but let's remember that my name was cleared by both parties involved. Stay tuned. I don't know. Tory Lanez is still in jail. Meg Thee Stallion is performing for Kamala Harris, and everybody's happy, I guess. Anyway, I'm Special K, and that's what's hot. Coming up next, we got that praise.
Ooh, he gave you 2 whole claps.
That was like literally 2 people in a car clapping. That's what's hot. Coming up next, we got that praise mixed out with Dwight Stone. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.